Page 80, Chapter 6. Christian opens the passenger side door to the black Audi SUV and I climb it in. It's a beast of a car. He hasn't mentioned the outburst of passion that exploded in the elevator. Should I? Should we talk about it or pretend that it didn't happen? It hardly seems real, my first proper no-holds-barred kiss. As time kicks in, I assign it to mythical, argument legend, lost city of Atlantis status. It never happened, it never existed. Perhaps I imagined it at all. No, I touch my lips, swollen from his kiss. It's definitely happened. I'm a changed woman, and I want this man desperately, and I wanted me, and he wanted me. I glance at him. Christian, his usual polite, slightly distant self. How confusing. He starts the engine reserves out of his space into the parking lot. He switches on the surround sound. The car interior is filled with the sweetest, most magical music of two women singing. Oh wow, all my senses are in disarray. So this is doubly affecting. It sends delicious shivers up my spine. Christian pulls out onto the southwest Park Avenue and he drives with ease, lazy confidence. What are we listening to? It's the Flower Duet by D. Bills from the opera La Camille. Do you like it? Christian, it's wonderful. It isn't, is it? He grins, glancing at me. As for the fleeting moment, he seems his age, young, carefree, and heart-stoppingly beautiful. Is this the key to him, music? I sit and listen to the agenic voices teasing and seducing me. Can I hear that again? Of course, Christian pushes a button, and the music is caressing me once more. It's a gentle, slow, sweet, and sure assault on my all senses. You like classical music? I ask, open for a rare insight into his personal preference. My taste is electric, Anastasia. Anything from Thomas Tallis to the Kings of Leon. It depends on my mood. You? Me too, though I don't know who Thomas Tallis is. He turns and he gazes at me briefly before his eyes are back on the road. I'll pay for you sometime. He's a 16th century British composer. Tudor church, charcoal music. Christian grins at me. Sounds very esoteric. I know, but it's also magical. He presses a button and the Kings of Leon start singing. This I know. Sex on Fire? How appropriate. The music is interrupted by the sound of a cell phone ringing over the sound system speakers. Christian hits a button on the steering wheel. Gray, he snaps. He's so brisk. Mr. Gray, it's Welsh here. I have the information you require. A rasping, disassembled voice comes over the speakers. Good. Email it to me. Anything to add? No, sir. He presses the button, the call ceases, and the music is back. No goodbye or thanks. I'm so glad that I never seriously entertained the thought of working for him. I shudder at the very idea. He's just too controlling and cold with his employees. The music cuts off again for the phone. Gray, the NDA has been emailed to you, Mr. Gray. A woman's voice. Good, that's all, Andrea. Good day, sir. Christian hangs up, pressing a button on the steering wheel. The music is on very briefly when the phone rings again. Holy hell, is this his life? Constant nagging phone calls? Gray, he snaps. Hi, Christian. Did you get laid? Hello, Elliot. I'm on speakerphone and I'm not alone in the car, Christian signs. Who's with you? Christian rolls his eyes. Anastasia Steele. Hi, Anna. Anna? Hello, Elliot. Heard a lot about you, Elliot murmurs huskily. Christian frowns. Don't believe a word Kate says. Elliot laughs. I'm dropping Anastasia off now. Christian emphasizes my full name. Shall I pick you up? Sure. See you shortly. Christian hangs up and the music is back. Why did you insist on calling me Anastasia? Because it's your name. I prefer Anna. Do you now? We are almost at my apartment. It's not taking long. Anastasia, he muses. I scroll at him, but he ignores my expression. What happened in the elevator, it won't happen again. Well, not unless it's premeditated. He pulls up outside my duplex. I readily realise he's not asked me where I live yet he knows. But then he sent the books. Of course he knows where I live. What able cell phone tracking helicopter owning stalker wouldn't? Why won't he kiss me again? I pout at the thought. I don't understand. Honestly, his surname should be cryptic, not Grey. He climbs out of the car, walking with easy, long-legged grace around to my side to open the door. Even the gentleman, except perhaps in a rare, precious moment in the elevators, I flush at the memory of his mouth on mine, and the thought I had been unable to touch him enters my mind. I wanted to run my fingers through his dedicated, untidy hair, but unable to move my hands. I am respectively frustrated. I like what happened in the elevator, I murmur as I climb out of the car. I'm not sure if I hear any audible gasps, but I choose to ignore it and head up to the steps to the front door. Kate and Elliot are sitting at our dining table. The thought the $14,000 books have disappeared. Thank heavens, I have plans for them. She has the most un-Kate-like ridiculous grin on her face, and she looks mussed up in a sexy kind of way. Christian follows me into the living room, and in spite of her I have been having a good night time all night grin, Katie eyes him suspiciously. Hi, Anna. She leaps up to hug me and then holds me at arm's length so she can examine me. She frowns and turns to Christian. Good morning, Christian, she says, and her tone is a little hostile. Miss Kavanagh, he says in a stiff, formal way. Christian, her name is Katie, Elliot grumbles. Katie. Christian gives her a polite nod and glares at Elliot, who grins and rises to hug me too. Hi, Anna. He smiles, his blue eyes twinkling, and I like him immediately. He's obviously nothing like Christian, but then they are adopted brothers. Hi, Elliot. I smile at him, and I'm aware that I am biting my lip. Elliot, we'd better go, Christian says mildly. Sure. He turns to Kate and pulls her into his arms and gives her a long, lingering kiss. Geez, get a room. I stare at my feet, embarrassed. I glance up at Christian and he's watching me intently. I narrow my eyes at him. Why can't you just kiss me like that? Elliot continues to kiss Kate, sweeping her off her feet and dripping her in dramatic hold so that her hair touches the ground as he kisses her hand, hard. Latest babes, he grins. Kate just melts. I've never seen her melt before. The words comedy and compliment come to mind.